at the 32.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Back, alert. Check three.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Allen. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
That's good.
They'll get a couple yards on that one. And the Bills will move the chains.
At the 42-yard line.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Flushed out right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen, and he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Montez Sweat, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And that's caught by Beasley. Past the 20, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Cole Beasley, 63 yards, and the Bills have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Danny Johnson returning. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brought down at the
Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Here's McKissick. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They give it off here to the tight end. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
First down.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Smith. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 46. He'll look to throw right away. Finding Knox there, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
That's good.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They'll roll him out right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. His throw incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's able to find Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Operating from the red zone now. Allen, it's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. Get him, get him, get him.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. The Bills on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 5. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short.
Man, I got you. Watch Twitch. Watch Twitch. Check 55, come on. Check 55, come on. Tight down. There you go.
Singletary, they'll run for it. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will extend their lead.
Bass for the extra.
On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like their little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Here's a first down throw. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
A 3-yard
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the Bills' 20-yard line.
This is Miller. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Brought down by
that one goes for 16. Up 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Second and goal from the 6 this time. Miller. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Lamar Miller in the final seconds of the first half. And Washington has made this a one-score game. Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington. So here comes Alex Smith as he'll lead his guys up to the line to go for two.
It's out time, guys. It's out time. 58 for Mike. 58 for Mike. Blue there.
The final shot here before break. Smith. And he's brought down. And they're going to get the two-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
To kick off for Buffalo.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Johnson now returning. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Second half begins with a run for Miller. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now Smith slings this deep for McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 77 yards. And Washington has tied the ball game with the extra point still to come. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Shocker. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Allen's throw is complete, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
Singletary again, and he'll get this down only to the 18. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard brings up
operating from the gun. Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal.
Field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills have come back to regain the lead. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
Different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
At their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And 7 at the 25-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Miller. Room here to run. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Washington.
Throwing is Smith. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington.
Complete.
Terry McLaurin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And Washington has retaken the lead. And the lead is up to 5.
Makes this Washington 22. Bills 17.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
He's going to go deep for Beasley. He's got a man, complete. 20. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A big play here for Buffalo. 62 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throwing now is Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills have once again taken the lead. And that touchdown drive happened very, very quickly. You knew that they had the quick strike ability. They showed it.
And for a defense that understands that, it still drives them crazy when it actually happens to them. Fast and furious, there came the points.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
Danny Johnson on the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like. When you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the...
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
Ooh, Lord,
and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Robert Foster, 82 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. So here comes Alex Smith as he'll lead his guys up to the line to go for two. They'll try and run it here. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
And the Bills are going to recover. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
To throw, it's Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. It was Jonathan Bostic there on the stop. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Bills 23.
From the 24, Allen, and he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Montez Sweat picks up his second sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, Allen into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
15-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it, and this time it results in an interception.
They begin with a run by Miller. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Johnson brought him down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads. Bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And down he'll go at the 25. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Back to throw, Smith. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Lamar Miller. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
They snap it to Smith. And no, it's incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop them. I like the confidence he showed.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 3 yards the game there, 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
42-yard line.
Allen off the play fake. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen. Flush to his right. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Over the middle here to Brown. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen finding Brown for a Bills 1st down. They will run with Singletary. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Allen. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
To throw is Allen. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a first. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow, wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way. I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1, you want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. A carry now for McKissick. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13 yards there on a Washington first. Second and 10. Back to throw. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 22-yard line. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. A first down carry now for Miller. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So now it all comes down to Dustin Hopkins. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And this isn't going to get there. It's no good. Didn't get enough leg on it. Not what you'd expect from an NFL kicker. And it's going to be the final act of this ball game. So it's a